Okay, here we go. Everybody, how many questions are there? This is the last quiz. There are six questions. It's kind of long though. All right, here we go. Question one, class 13, course 13, class 10. I don't know how many actual students are here. I think there's two. Pani Tova.
Gives general definitions
Mhm.
for the past and the future according to the part of the Sutri school and known as those who follow logic. Tibetan track in Tibetan.
Hmm. Yeah. Definition. Definition for the past, that which has that which has already occurred, and the future that which will has yet to occur. I don't know. I mean, there's a problem with the past and the future that it doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I was right. Read this, Panitova.
This is a trick question. There are no definitions of the past and future per se in this school. Science, according to them, these two do not exist.
Yeah, that's the problem. Read this, please.
Depatan maon pa mepe di tsen ni me.
Translate. Hate anime.
That definition doesn't exist.
Basically, there is no definition for them.
Mhm.
Yeah. Tepa,
Past
Tang,
and
Maongpa,
future
Mepe.
doesn't exist, not.
Yeah. What's this S mean?
Therefore,
Meh.
not
There is no Tseni.
definition
Hey.
of that.
Of them. Yeah. Good. Your translation is good. Very good. All right. It was a trick question. Geshe Mike H. You there?
Hey yo, in the house.
Are you driving?
Yeah,
Can you read? Or no, you shouldn't read.
I'm fine. Give the definition according to the school of past relative to the time of particular objects such as a water pitcher.
Yeah, yeah, good. What do you think, Mike?
This one was like so. I was like right on the edge of like, I'm like, do I understand this? like,
Mm.
uh, past relative to the time of a particular object. So it would be like a previous instance of a current object, or the the causes for an object that's presently in existence.
Yeah, something like that. Previous instances of a past object which served to be the the foundation of next instances, something like that. Let's see. This is a little more specific. Yeah, it's saying yeah. Okay. If you're driving, Mike, I'm gonna read it. Okay.
Okay.
The definition of the past relative, I forgot about the relative part, to the time of a water pitcher is that which has both already begun by the time of the water pitcher and which is already stopped by the time of the water pitcher. Yeah. So any instance that has basically occurred before any present instance of water pitcher. Yeah. Pompe, dus, uh, ke sinpa, yang Um, those instances that have already occurred. Um, hmm, have already begun, have already started, I guess. Pompe, dus, um, gak sinpa, yang pe, shitunpa. Um, and I guess shitunpa was like for the same object, any an instance of that bumpa of that water pitcher, which sin has already got stopped young as well. Yeah. Bumpe dusu depe teni. This is the definition of past instances or times of a water pitcher. Yep. All right, here we go. Thanks, Mike. Risking life and limb for the Dharma. Mm.
Always.
Well, is anyone else actually here? Milan, are you here?
Yes,
Okay. Would you like to read?
yes. According to this same school, the following 12 themes are synonyms for one of the following. One, the cause of the water picture. Two, the result of the water picture.
Of
Three,
A, not the.
a
Yep. And say terms.
term.
Okay, good.
Terms. Three,
Okay.
changing thing, write one of these three numbers next to each of the terms. Its best fits below.
Yeah, say next.
Next.
Good. All right, we have to do this for this one, so you can't see the answer. Okay, so it's one, two, or three. One, it's gonna be the cause of a water pitcher, the result of a water pitcher, or a changing thing. Okay? Anyone can answer. That which is future for a water pitcher. Is that the cause, the result, or a changing thing? Anybody?
The cause.
You would think. Yeah, so that should be one. Yay. Okay, Mike. That which is past by the time of a water pitcher.
One.
Yeah, that should be one too, right? The cause. Yay, good. That which is future by the time of the water pitcher.
Two.
Should be two, the result, right? Yay, got it. A working thing.
Three.
Yeah, yeah, a changing thing. Good. Yay, done. That which is in the process of ending. Ooh. You would think, right? Like, because sometimes they call changing thing like a destructible thing, like something that is ending. Yep, three. Okay, we win. That which is passed for a water pitcher.
One.
You would think, but maybe it's a trick. The cause of a water pitcher. You would think it's one. Because look, but this one says that which is passed by the time. So that which is passed for a water pitcher? It should be one, unless I'm missing a trick, right? It could only be one or three. So I'll go with one. No, see?
What?
See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was a trick. The result of a water pitcher. Because it says for, not by the time of.
That which is past.
For a water pitcher.
Right. Which is past.
Yeah, they both say is past, but for a water pitcher, meaning that's the
Uh,
result of a water pitcher existing, is the past instances of it. I guess. I knew it was a trick though. Something which only lasts a moment. What's that? Kechiki, kechiki, kachiki, kechiki.
three.
Has to be. Yeah. That which is future relative to a water pitcher. Uh-oh, tricky, tricky.
One.
There's some trick going on, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to say two, but then I'm like, no, it has to be one then. If I want to say two.
Because we think it's two, but there's a trick and it can't be three, so it has to be one.
Right.
Two.
Oh, foiled! Foiled again!
Yeah. I guess relative means by the time as opposed to fora, which means in reference to it, you know? All right. Okay, that which is approaching the past? What?
Three, it has to be.
That which is approaching the past. How can you,
Ing.
yeah, approaching. How can you approach the past? Aren't
I
you only,
change it.
I mean, I guess, right? This is why it's debate. You're supposed to debate all this stuff. So it has to be three. It has to be. I mean, it has to be three, but still approaching. Aren't you approaching the future? Well,
Oh,
I guess it's approaching the past because it exists. So this is just saying existing, therefore changing. Yeah, I guess. Right?
yeah, I see your point now. Approaching the past is like a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it's not necessarily incorrect though, unfortunately. All right, fine. That which is past relative to a water pitcher. Err. It has to be one because here's relative to, right? Because when you say relative to, it's the same as saying by the time of, you know, as opposed to
Right.
saying for which is different. So I think it's one. Yay! That which is in the process of being destroyed. Okay, this one's easy. Has to be three, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the process.
That which is approaching destruction.
3.
It has to be three again, right?
Yes.
Milan, yeah, Milan. Who said three? Milan?
Yes.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it is. Oh my God, my brain hurts. Let's never debate again. All right. That will cure my problems. Number.
Quick, I'm stopping at a red light.
Okay, Reed, go ahead.
What do, generally speaking, all the following have in common according to this school?
Sorry.
That which has stopped, that which has been destroyed, that which is about to begin, that which is in the act of beginning, that which is about to begin.
It doesn't exist, right? A lack of existence?
Yeah, I think so.
Yay! It had to be. And I kind of saw the answer too. Next. Okay, number five. Um, you still at the red light, Mike?
No, I'm driving
Loan, read this.
Yes, my teacher. I
Uh,
give you senses in which the consequence group, the highest kind of middle way school, says that the past is a working thing.
yeah. Oh, the past is a working thing. Oh God. I don't know. Because it functions to, because it functions as a basis for the present? And they want two. I don't know, two? Oh, oh boy. Here we go. Loan, you read all this. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yes, a part water pitcher, for example, is a water pitcher which has been destroyed. Every agree that the destroying of a water pitcher must have its own causes and conditions that make it happen. It is contradictory then to say that the destruction or part thing which did destroying itself bring about could not have its own causes and conditions. It would be like saying the birth of a thing had its causes, but not the thing.
Whoa. One second. Hmm. Mm. Okay. That makes sense. Read this one.
Yes. In the case of a karma, we can say that the karma produces a result, even when it is past. This is because even thought, the original
So,
gamma,
even though,
yeah, though, yeah,
yeah,
though a
cool.
karma does not remain for millions of years until it produces its result. It leaves a karmic seed or back check in the person as This person is protected to exist by the person's own mind under the influence of karma itself. This group say that the failure of all other Buddhist groups to accept that the past is a working thing. In the same way, they accept that it is ultimately due to their failure to accept that nothing exists through any nature of its own.
Of its own.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
You have to say of its own.
Of its own.
Yeah, good. Very good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Um, hmm. Okay. Yeah. In the case of karma, you have to say there's a past. Okay. Whatever Geshe says is right. Number six. Dari, are you here? People just hit record and go to sleep. Um, I think, will everyone come back for Lojong? Are they running away because of logic, or they just don't like me anymore? Or both? I don't know. Or neither. Banitova, you read this, please.
Name the three general types of incorrect logical statements for particular proofs and give an example of each. Tibetan check in Tibetan.
Yeah. Name the three general types of incorrect logical statements for particular proofs. Yeah. Do I remember them? We're kind of talking about them in Ben Kramer's class now. I mean, it's like it doesn't actually refer to the reason, the subject. Um, it's some kind of incomplete reason,
Like
or
contradicting.
yeah, or it's a contradictory reason. It's stuff like that.
It's like the one it, to be the opposite of the thing or something.
Maybe. I've gone over them before, but yeah, contradictory. Yeah, contradictory reasons for a particular proof. Yeah, exactly. Te drup ki gelwa tensik. A tensik for a proof. Gelwa, a contradictory te drup for that proof. Yeah, excuse me. A reason tensik, which is gelwa, contradictory for te drup, that proof. Example, consider sound. It is not a changing thing because it's a made thing. It's contradictory because sound is a changing thing. Jachichin, mitakba mayinte, jepiin beechir, tra sound chuchen, consider mitakba changing mayinte. It is not chepa made. Yinpa is eechir because indefinite reasons for a particular proof. Yeah, exactly. Tetrapki mangepe. Yeah, consider sound. It's a changing thing because sound exists. You know? Could it exist as a non-changing thing? Because I hear it. That could be a proof too. Consider sound, it's changing because it's sound? I don't know. Ooh, it's almost what I said. It is something you can hear. Yeah. If I put this in this position instead of the reason, um, consider sound. It is something you can hear because it's a changing thing. Jachchen. Niencha yinte. Mitak beechir. Dra, sound, chuchen, consider. Nienja, something hearable, something you can hear. Yinte, it is. Cheer, because. Bitakpa, it changes. It's a changing thing. Inaccurate reasons for a particular proof. Yeah. Consider sound. It's a changing thing because it's a fruit. Right? It's not a fruit. Didrup, that particular proof, uh, madrupa, it doesn't prove that, okay? Um, literally, inaccurate is what Geshe put. And Tensik, that kind of reason. Uh, consider sound is a changing thing because it's sound. Drachachen, consider sound. Mitakte, it's a changing thing. Drop yin here because it's sound. Doesn't prove. There's seven of those. There's seven of those. He only gives one though. And that's it. That concludes course 13. Thank you so much. Here at ACI, we strive to give you the best in philosophy from the Lord Buddha himself. Please stay tuned this Monday for the beginning of course 14, Lojong, Developing a Good Heart, with me, Dr. Wordsmith, translated by Geshe Michael Roach, authored by various authors. See you then. All right, that's it. Thank you, everybody. If you want me to actually teach these courses one day, you have to work on your karma. Right now, I'm like, no. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about starting in the fall with course one. So stay tuned. We'll see. All right, time for breakfast. Come to Mixed Nuts in 23 minutes if you want more headache. Bye. Drive safe, Mike.
Thank you
I've
so much.
arrived.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you, translators. You're awesome.